Hello, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to the channel where we uncover rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. Today, we have an exciting topic, the 1997 Washington quarter dollar coin. You might think this is just another ordinary quarter, but some of these coins are worth an astonishing amount of money. In fact, one has been recorded with a current market value of $82,475. So, what makes this particular coin so special? Stick around because we're going to cover everything from its history, minting details, errors, and most importantly, its value today. The history of the 1997 Washington quarter. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. The design, originally created by John Flanagan, features the bust of Washington on the obverse, with the American eagle on the reverse, a design that remained unchanged until the introduction of the state quarters in 1999. In 1997, the United States Mint continued production of the standard Washington quarter, striking millions of them across different mints, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint, denoted by the P Mint mark, was responsible for producing the highest number of these quarters that year. How many were minted? The total mintage of the 1997 Washington quarter was approximately 595,740,000, meaning it was a fairly common coin. However, not all of these coins were struck perfectly. Some had errors, others were preserved in exceptional condition, and a rare few had unique characteristics that made them highly valuable. Why is the 1997 quarter worth so much, you might be wondering? If nearly 600 million of these coins were made, how can one be worth over $82,000? Well, there are a few key reasons why some 1997 quarters have reached astronomical prices. Point 1. Mint errors. Coins with rare mint errors are always sought after by collectors. Some error types found on the 1997 quarter include off-center strikes. These occur when the coin is not properly aligned during striking, leading to a portion of the design missing. Double die obverse, DDO. This happens when the design is accidentally struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the date, lettering, or Washington's portrait. Clipped planchet. A manufacturing defect where a part of the coin is missing due to an improper metal cut. Missing clad layer. Since modern quarters have a copper core and a nickel-clad surface, some coins may be missing the outer layer, revealing the copper beneath. Coins with these errors, especially in high-grade conditions, can command huge premiums at auctions. Point 2. High-grade specimens. Another major factor that determines a coin's value is its condition. In numismatics, coins are graded on the Sheldon scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. If a 1997 quarter is found in pristine condition, graded MS 68 or higher, it can be extremely rare and valuable. Coins that are free of scratches, have full luster, and show no signs of circulation can fetch thousands of dollars. Point 3. Full strike and exceptional detail. Some collectors specifically look for coins with full strikes, meaning all the details of the design are sharply defined. If a 1997 quarter has strong details on Washington's hair, the eagle's feathers, and the rim, it can increase its desirability among collectors. Record-breaking sales of the 1997 Washington quarter over the years. Rare and high-quality 1997 quarters have been auctioned for significant amounts of money. One particular specimen, graded MS 68 with an unusual mint error, set a record by selling for an incredible $82 for 75. How to check if you have a valuable 1997 quarter. If you think you might have a rare 1997 Washington quarter, here's what you should do. Examine the coin's condition. If it looks shiny, has no visible wear, and has sharp details, it could be worth grading. Check for errors. Look for any doubling, missing layers, off-center strikes, or any other abnormalities. Get it graded. If you suspect your coin is rare or in top condition, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. Compare it to auction records. Research past auction sales to see if similar coins have sold for high prices. Current market value of the 1997p Washington quarter. While most 1997p quarters in circulated condition are worth only their face value of 25 cents, high-grade specimens and error coins can be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. The most valuable ones have reached values over $80,000, making them some of the most sought-after modern quarters. The 1997p Washington quarter might seem like an ordinary coin, but under the right circumstances, it could be worth a fortune. Whether it's a rare mint error, an ultra-high-grade specimen, or a unique anomaly, collectors are always on the lookout for these valuable treasures. If you have a 1997p quarter, take a close look. You might just be holding a small fortune in your hands. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future updates. Until next time, happy collecting! Hello, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to the channel, where we explore rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. Today, we are diving into the 2015p Washington quarter and its incredible value in the collector's market. Believe it or not, some of these quarters have sold for as much as $16,000. So, what makes them so special? What should you look for? And how can you tell if you have one of these hidden gems? Stick around until the end of this video, and we will break it all down for you. First, let's start with a little background on the 2015p Washington quarter. This coin is part of the America the Beautiful series, which began in 2010 and continued through 2021. Each year, the U.S. Mint released 5 different designs, each representing a national park or historical site from different states and territories. In 2015, the Mint issued quarters featuring sites from Nebraska, Louisiana, North Carolina, Delaware, and New York. The specific designs included Homestead National Monument of America, Kisatchie National Forest, Blue Ridge Parkway, Bombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge, and Saratoga National Historical Park. These coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint, but today we are focusing on the 2015p quarter from Philadelphia. So, what makes the 2015p Washington quarter valuable? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and mint errors. While millions of these coins were struck, not all of them are created equal. Some quarters have errors that make them extremely desirable to collectors. Others are in pristine, high-grade condition, which can drive their value through the roof. Let's take a closer look at some of the key factors that contribute to their high value. One of the biggest reasons why some 2015p quarters are worth thousands of dollars is due to rare mint errors. These errors occur during the minting process when something goes wrong, resulting in unique variations that collectors love. Some of the most sought-after errors on the 2015p quarter include off-center strikes, double dies, missing clad layers, and struck-through grease errors. If you find a 2015p quarter with any of these unusual characteristics, it could be worth significantly more than face value. Another important factor is condition. Collectors and grading agencies use a scale called the Sheldon Grading Scale to determine a coin's condition, ranging from poor, P1, to mint state, MS, 70. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A 2015p quarter in average circulated condition is generally only worth face value, but if you have one in mint state, especially MS, 67 or higher, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Some of the most valuable 2015p quarters that have sold for high prices at auction were graded MS 68 or MS 69, which are incredibly rare. Now, let's talk about the market value of the 2015p Washington quarter. While most of these coins are only worth 25 cents, certain rare examples have commanded staggering prices. Some collectors have paid as much as $16,000 for a single 2015p quarter with a rare error or an ultra-high grade. These prices are driven by collector demand, scarcity, and auction competition. If you have a 2015p quarter and you think it might be valuable, it is a good idea to have it professionally graded by a company like PCGS or NGCSO. How can you check if you have one of these rare and valuable quarters? The first step is to examine your coin carefully under a magnifying glass. Look for any unusual errors, such as doubling on the lettering, missing details, or misaligned strikes. Next, assess the overall condition of the coin. If it looks nearly flawless with a brilliant luster and no scratches or wear, it could be worth sending in for grading. Finally, compare your coin to auction records and price guides to see if it matches any known valuable varieties. Before we wrap up, here are a few bonus tips for finding valuable coins like the 2015 Washington quarter. First, always check your pocket change and coin rolls from the bank. You never know what rare gems you might come across. Second, attend coin shows and auctions where you can learn from experienced collectors and dealers. Third, stay updated on coin values and trends by following reputable numismatic websites and forums. The coin market is constantly changing, and staying informed can help you spot opportunities to buy or sell valuable coins. And that's it for today's video. If you found this information helpful, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content on rare and valuable coins. Do you have a 2015 Washington quarter, or have you found any rare coins in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching and happy collecting! Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we have an exciting topic to discuss: the rare and valuable 1974 no mint mark Washington quarter dollar coin. This coin has been making waves in the numismatic world, with some fetching jaw-dropping prices at auctions. Could you be holding one of these rare quarters in your pocket change without even realizing it? Stay with us as we uncover the fascinating history, errors, and market value of this coin, and how some of these have sold for as much as $61,509. The history of the 1974 no mint mark Washington quarter. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since it was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, this coin became one of the most widely circulated pieces in U.S. history. By the time 1974 rolled around, the Washington quarter was still going strong, minted in large numbers at 3 major U.S. mint locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Typically, the Denver mint coins bear a D mint mark, and the San Francisco mint coins have an S mint mark, while coins from the Philadelphia mint usually come without a mint mark. However, some 1974 quarters are extremely rare due to minting errors, and collectors seek out these pieces because they stand out from the rest. Why is the 1974 no mint mark quarter valuable at first glance? A 1974 no mint mark Washington quarter may seem like an ordinary coin, but certain factors can dramatically increase its value. These include error coins. Some 1974 Washington quarters have rare errors, such as doubled die obverse, DDO, off-center strikes, and weak strikes. These mistakes make them more desirable among collectors. High-grade specimens. The condition of a coin is everything. A 1974 no mint mark quarter in mint state, MS condition, particularly MS 67 or higher, can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Full drum lines. Collectors pay top dollar for quarters that have fully visible and sharply struck drum lines on the reverse, as these are considered more desirable. Special variations, sometimes. Experimental planchets or unusual metal compositions can appear in circulation, making the coin unique. Record-breaking auction prices. A typical 1974 Washington quarter in circulated condition is worth face value. However, pristine, high-grade, or error versions can command staggering prices. One of the highest recorded sales of a 1974 no mint mark Washington quarter was a stunning $61,509. This particular coin was in nearly flawless condition, boasting a mint state 67 or higher grade with sharp details and luster. Such coins are extremely rare, and collectors are willing to pay premium prices to own one. Other notable sales have ranged from $5,000 to $30,000 for error varieties, including doubled dies and misstruck coins. How to identify a rare 1974 no mint mark quarter? If you have a 1974 quarter, follow these steps to determine if it's valuable. Check the mint mark. Look at the obverse, front, of the coin near the date. If there's no mint mark, you could have a Philadelphia-issued quarter. Examine for errors. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling on letters and numbers. Check for off-center strikes, die cracks, and weak strikes. Assess the condition. Coins with minimal wear, sharp details, and strong luster are worth more. Consider getting your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Look for full drum lines. If the drum lines on the reverse are fully struck and highly detailed, your coin may be even more valuable. How to sell your 1974 no mint mark quarter for maximum value. If you believe you have a valuable 1974 quarter, here's how to get the best price. Get it graded. Professional grading from services like PCGS or NGC will authenticate your coin and give it an official grade, increasing its market value. Auction houses. Consider selling through well-known auction houses that specialize in rare coins, such as Heritage Auctions or Stax Bowers. Online marketplaces, websites like eBay, Great Collections, and PCGS CoinFacts are great places to list valuable coins. Local coin dealers. Visit a reputable coin dealer to get an appraisal, but compare offers to ensure you're getting a fair price. The 1974 no mint mark Washington quarter is more than just a piece of spare change. It could be a hidden treasure worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. If you have one, be sure to examine it carefully, check for errors, and consider having it graded to determine its true value. Who knows? You might be sitting on a coin worth $61,509 or more. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips, rare coin discoveries, and updates on the numismatic market. Turn on notifications so you never miss an exciting update. Thanks for watching and happy collecting! Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today we have an exciting topic that might make you check your pocket change immediately. We are talking about the rare and valuable 1966 no mint mark Washington quarter, a coin that has shocked the numismatic world with its high market value. You may be holding on to a small fortune without even knowing it. Make sure to watch until the end as we break down the history, key features, rarity, and why this coin is currently valued at an astonishing $7.84. History of the 1966 Washington quarter. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. Initially, these quarters were made of 90% silver, but due to rising silver prices and economic changes, the U.S. Mint switched to a copper-nickel composition starting in 1965. The 1966 quarter is part of this transition period, making it historically significant. One of the most important things to note about the 1966 quarter is that it does not have a mint mark. This was a decision made by the U.S. Mint during the coin shortage of the mid-1960s. To prevent hoarding and reduce speculation, the Mint removed mint marks from all coins between 1965 and 1967. As a result, all 1966 quarters were struck without a mint mark, regardless of which mint produced them. Key features of the 1966 Washington quarter. Obverse design. The front of the coin features a left-facing portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. The word Liberty appears above Washington's head, with the phrase "In God We Trust" to the left and the date 1966 below. Reverse design. The back of the coin showcases a majestic bald eagle with outstretched wings, clutching a bundle of arrows. The phrase United States of America is inscribed above, along with the motto E pluribus unum, while quarter dollar is seen at the bottom. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5.67 grams, and has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters. Rarity and why this coin is so valuable. While millions of 1966 Washington quarters were produced, only a few of them have become incredibly valuable due to errors, high-quality conditions, or specific unique traits. Here are some of the main factors that contribute to its high value. High-grade condition. Most quarters from 1966 have been in circulation for decades, making high-grade examples extremely rare. Coins graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC can fetch significant premiums. Full drum lines on reverse. Coins with sharp and fully defined details, particularly on the eagle's tail and drum, are highly sought after. Rare errors. Some 1966 quarters have mint errors such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, or clipped planchets, which can dramatically increase their value, current market value, and record auction sales. The highest recorded sale for a 1966 no-mint mark Washington quarter reached an unbelievable $70,784 at auction. This price was achieved because the coin was in pristine condition with exceptional strike details. Other high-grade specimens have sold for thousands of dollars as well, proving that these coins are still in demand. If you believe you have a rare 1966 quarter, it is important to get it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Coins with high grades or rare errors can fetch life-changing amounts of money. How to check if you have a valuable 1966 quarter? Look at the overall condition. The fewer scratches and marks, the better. Check the strike quality. A sharply struck coin with clear details is worth more. Inspect for mint errors such as doubling, misalignment, or missing elements. Compare your coin with auction records and price guides to determine its potential value. The 1966 no-mint mark Washington quarter is a hidden treasure that has amazed collectors and investors alike. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collecting journey, keep an eye out for this rare coin. You never know, you might have one sitting in your collection or pocket change right now, and it could be worth thousands, or even $70, $7.84. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more coin value updates and rare finds. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins that could be hiding right under your nose. Thanks for watching and happy hunting! Welcome back to our channel where we bring you the most exciting updates on rare coins and their values. If you're a coin collector or just curious about the worth of your pocket change, you're in the right place. Today, we will talk about a fascinating coin that has caught the attention of collectors worldwide, the 1788 to 2000 D mint mark Washington quarter dollar. You may not realize it, but this coin could be worth a fortune. In fact, some rare specimens of this coin have recently sold for an astonishing $56,392 in the current market. So, if you have one of these coins in your collection or even in your pocket, stay tuned as we dive into its history, unique features, and what makes it so valuable. History of the Washington quarter. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin features a striking portrait of Washington on the obverse and a majestic eagle on the reverse. Over the years, the design has undergone several changes, including the introduction of state quarters in 1999. The state quarter program, which ran from 1999 to 2008, was a revolutionary initiative by the U.S. Mint to honor each of the 50 states. These quarters became highly collectible, with certain mint marks and errors making them extremely valuable. One such coin is the 1788 to 2000 D mint mark Washington quarter dollar, which has gained significant attention among collectors. Why is this coin special? Now, you might be wondering, what makes this coin so special and valuable? There are several factors that contribute to the high worth of this particular quarter. The mint mark and rarity. The D mint mark indicates that the coin was minted at the Denver Mint. Some of the quarters produced at this mint have unique characteristics that make them highly sought after. Low mintage numbers, minting errors, and high-grade conditions all add to the rarity of this coin. Historical significance. The 1788 to 2000 D quarter represents an important era in U.S. coinage history, as it falls within the transition period of the state quarter program. While 1788 refers to the year of statehood for some U.S. states, 2000 marks the year of the official minting. Because of this, certain variations of this quarter have become collector's items, minting errors and unique variations. Some of the most valuable quarters in the numismatic world owe their worth to minting errors. Here are some rare errors found in this quarter. Double die errors. Coins with doubling in the inscriptions or Washington's profile can fetch thousands of dollars. Off-center strikes. If the coin was not properly aligned during the minting process, it can have an off-center strike, making it rare. Missing clad layer. A coin missing its outer layer will have a copper appearance, making it extremely desirable to collectors struck on wrong planchet. Some quarters were mistakenly struck on nickel or dime planchets, making them highly valuable. High-grade condition, coins that have been well preserved in mint state, MS condition, especially those graded MS 67 or higher, can command premium prices at auctions. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Current market value. The current market value of the 1788 to 2000 D mint mark Washington quarter dollar is an impressive $56,392, depending on its condition, rarity, and specific errors. Some lucky collectors have even sold similar quarters for even higher prices at major auctions. If you believe you own one of these rare quarters, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Where to sell your rare quarter? If you think you have one of these valuable quarters, there are several ways to get it appraised and sold. Online auction houses. Websites like Heritage Auctions, eBay, and Stax Bowers specialize in rare coins. Coin dealers and shops. Local coin dealers can help assess the authenticity and value of your quarter. Grading services. If you have a rare quarter, consider sending it to professional grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, for certification. Tips for coin collectors: always check your change. You never know when you might come across a rare quarter in your pocket. Keep your coins in protective holders. To preserve their condition, store them in coin flips or holders. Research before selling. Don't rush to sell your coin without researching its true value. Stay updated on market trends. Coin values fluctuate, so staying informed will help you get the best price. The 1788 to 2000 D mint mark Washington quarter dollar is more than just a piece of change. It is a valuable piece of history that could be worth thousands of dollars. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting out, always keep an eye on your coins because you never know when you might have a hidden gem. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting coin discoveries. Let us know in the comments if you have found any rare quarters in your collection. Thanks for watching and happy collecting!